Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Friday, November the 22nd, 2013. And here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading so far for the session here. We currently have the Dow above 16,000. Up 19 points, Nasdaq up 18, Russell 2000 up 3.25 on the index, S&P up 5.5, S&P finally trading above 1800. Seeing some strength in the bonds via the TLT up $1.12. We're seeing some selling pressure, of course, in the VIX down 24 cents. Strength in the euro, weakness in the dollar. Taking a look at the commodity space here, SLV silver down 9 cents, JJC copper up 28 cents, GDX gold miners flat. They were down earlier. Now they're trying to go positive. GLD gold up 15 cents. The USO crude oil down 6 cents, giving back some of its gains from yesterday, but still holding in pretty steady. Taking a look at the change from open ETF list here, we're seeing some strength in the Russell 2000. At the top of the list, TNA up over 1% from the opening price of the Russell 2000. It's definitely showing some nice strength. TNA is at 3 times leverage ETF for the Russell. Seeing some strength followed by that Russell in the XLV, the healthcare sector, XBI, the biotech, they're up about 3/4% from the opening price, so that's definitely showing some strength there. And that's about it. Some strength in some of the coal stocks, KOL near the top of the list as well. Some sectors near the bottom of the list, GDXJ, that's the gold mining juniors, they're down about 1% from the opening price. We saw some more continued weakness in those miners names. We talked about that in yesterday's video. If you want to check out our after the bell market summary videos that we publish after the market closes, you can go to our website or you can go to YouTube and subscribe to the My Wall Street TV channel. So let's go ahead and break down the charts real quick, see what the markets did overnight and how we set up in the morning. All right, obviously you can see this little range that we had from this little consolidation range that we had here from last week. What day is this here? From last week, Wednesday. All right, every time in our chat room, if you've been in our chat room, we always make note of the consolidation ranges to track them throughout the rest of the week or the following days. And you can see how that consolidation came back into play as price action broke above that consolidation yesterday, above the 1791 level. This is a 50-minute chart, by the way. Price action broke above that 1791 level yesterday afternoon, traded higher. You can see we consolidated overnight on top of that range, and then we broke out here this morning around 10 o'clock, consolidated on top of that range. This is your bull flag right here. You have a nice little up move. Let me bring this in here real quick. This is your bull flag right here on the 50-minute chart. You have your little support down here at 1692.5, rallied up. A nice little tight flag right here on the 50-minute chart, and then that was your breakout. And then here you have 1850 that got hit on the ES. If you guys recall, Monday we hit 1799.75. Yesterday I talked about the fact that I'm pretty sure they want to print that 1800 at least so they can have some headlines to bring out over the weekend at ES, S&P 500 above 1800, and they took it up above that a little bit by half a point. I don't think people are going to be looking to sell into the close. Probably going to close on the highs. Nice strong trend on the chart. If I bring over my other screen, which I don't really show that much in the chat room, but what it does, it shows the closing prices, and it tracks consecutive closing prices or consecutive lower closes. You can see here going into the open, we had one on this is the hourly chart. We had one higher close from this little higher pivot low that it made. We had another consecutive higher close, another consecutive higher close, another consecutive higher close, another consecutive higher close, and another consecutive higher close. So the trend was definitely up for this morning session with these hourly charts. Then on the then on the 15-minute chart, you can see here up move, two higher consecutive closes, little chop action for the flag. You can see the closes are just going like sideways to higher. We finally got the momentum breakout, and now we have a higher close, another consecutive higher close after the breakout of the flag. So this is one chart that I keep on my other screen. I do show it to the guys in the chat room, so you can see how we're chopping around. It usually gives you it helps you out to stick with the trend as we get those closing prices continue to close higher. We try to stay long the market or stay long equities. But right now, volume is declining. It's a Friday. Usually, you guys should know that on volume, when volume dries up, markets usually lift off, especially if it's a Friday, unless there's some key headline news that could cause some selling pressure, which we don't have today, as we didn't really have any key reports come out. So going into the afternoon session, I would definitely watch this 1797 half area. Again, that's where the consolidation that we had on top of the previous day's highs, which is this red line right here. That's where the consolidation was basing on top of. So we based on top of the previous day's highs, and then finally that volume came in right here, and we started ticking to the top side. So again, if we could hold above 1800, maybe they can run it to like 1803. Hell, who knows? Possibly 1805. Let's just keep it on watch to see what's going on there. Let me go ahead and bring up my other chart here, the 5-minute chart, and go ahead and punch in some symbols. All right, so we're seeing some strength in Amazon today. Amazon's one of the stronger technology stocks out there. We told everybody in our chat we're going to watch Amazon for a break out of this little bull flag it had on the 15-minute chart. It broke over 371.50. 371.50. It's been taking off since. We have some guys in the room trading ROST. Looks like ROST gapped down from a bad earnings report or something after the bell yesterday, and now it's getting a nice little gap fill rally, or trying to get a gap fill rally. So got some traders in the room trading that. Qualcomm, strong stock from yesterday. We mentioned that to watch the semiconductor stocks, as these stocks were showing some strength. You can see Intel was strong yesterday, even though it's giving back some of the action today. But Qualcomm and a couple other semiconductor names we mentioned yesterday are doing pretty well today. So let's take a look at Intel. Intel strong yesterday, gave back some today. If it could hold a bid or something down here around, if it could hold a bid or something down here around 24, you can maybe get some buyers trying to pick it up off the lows. But this stock does not look good from how it closed yesterday, how it trades today. So Intel definitely got to be careful with that. Let me see if there's any news that came out on that stock there, which I'm pretty sure it is based on the price action it has today. And it looks like not sure if it was a downgrade or something, but the stock is definitely getting hit back down today. What else? Let's see. Goldman Sachs finally trading and holding that bid above 167. Take a look at the 5-minute chart right now. At the 15, you can tell it's kind of flagging a bit here. We have a nice little up move, sideways consolidation, which is usually indicative of move higher. I would keep an eye on this 167.60 level. If it could hold 167.60, or even if it flashes below 167.60 and then gets back above it, you're going to look for that thing to try to make it back up towards the highs. Let's see, we're seeing some strength in Yahoo chopping higher, and a couple names here. Again, the coal stocks are trading pretty strong today. A little bit A&R, CNX up over 1.5%. Keep an eye on the CNX for a possible move higher in the afternoon session. Pretty sure it's probably going to try to pull back down towards the 35.16. What else? See what Triple D is doing. Triple D popped up pre-market, sold off. Keep an eye on this name. Netflix, nothing there, chopping around. Amazon, strong, like I said. Apple, chopping around. Remember, Apple's the one that we want to be careful with because it's really not doing anything but trading sideways in the daily. Let's see here. Pandora's down about 5%. This thing's telling me correct. Pandora's down about 5% from the opening price. Yeah, Pandora opened up at 31.20. And it are in this little 31 area, and now it's trading 28.70. So Pandora is weak today. Let's see, pre-market. Yeah, so Pandora is showing some weakness today. GMCR, the stock was in play yesterday. The stock is down about 3% from the opening prices. They're fading that one after I had a nice little move up yesterday. And then Tesla. Tesla's a little bit weak today here, down over 3% from the opening price. All right, and let me take a look at one more name. That's going to be the Facebook. Facebook sold off today. Not really seeing much there. Zoom on my chart a bit here, and does look like it's pretty weak. Except it's at some support from let's see, Thursday, or better yet, Wednesday, down here on 46.35. Aside from that, folks, not really seeing much today. The financials are giving some fall through action on some of the names. And that's about it, folks. Have a great day. I'll catch you guys for the after the bell market summary. If not the after bell market summary, I'll catch you guys for the weekend review, which will be out Saturday evening. Have a great day, folks. Cheers.